How's it going, everybody? It's Raph from B&C Camera. This one goes out to all the L-mount and Sigma fans out there. I've got a really exciting lens to show you guys that has not been announced, but I'm sure you probably got the news little notification for it. It is this guy right here. Hotly requested, I'm sure. This is the Sigma 60-600 F4.5-6.3 lens. All right, let's dig on in. So, a little bit of history with this lens. This is a really popular sports lens from Sigma. What makes this lens so awesome is the fact that the tracking on it is pretty rock solid. Now, this is going to be very great for people that basically do sports and, of course, wildlife. And it's got all the features built in from a Sigma lens. Check it out. Now, of course, what comes in the box is a nice carrying case for this big old lens. And of course, all the goodies. You've got a lens hood here. You got a front cover. You also have a cap as well. The filter size on this is gonna be a 105. It's a pretty hefty lens, so definitely get a nice filter for that guy. And again, yeah, it goes from 60 to 600. Now, the main selling point, of course, is the optical stabilization. I've had a chance to play around with this lens on EF lenses for Canon. They also made it beforehand on Nikon as well, but now they opened it up a little bit more so other people, especially the mirrors people, can go ahead and play around with this lens. Of course, with this lens, it's got a nice little foot plate that actually has an Arca Swiss, so if you have a tripod already, you'll basically forgo having to put the plate on there. You can basically just slide it on there on either a tripod or a monopod and you'll be good to go. It's got a self-lock right here. So basically lock and unlock the lens to extend the zoom. And that's really handy for stowage purposes, so that way your lens isn't flying around while you're transporting it. Of course, it's got all the goodies here on the side. It's got manual focus, autofocus, different zoom options, focal options, your optical stabilization, and custom functions. But I can go ahead and talk it up with this lens all day. Let's go ahead and take it out in the field and see how it performs.
So we're here at Speed Vegas to test out the new lens. What better way to test it out than with fast cars? It's going to be a great opportunity to test out the stabilization and the bite pretty much that the lens has. So yeah, let's go ahead and give it a spin. And for sure, if you're going to be shooting with a big old lens like this guy, you're going to need something like this. It's of course a monopod that'll help stabilize and support it at the base, because lugging this around is, yeah, it's pretty heavy, so it's quite a workout. And of course, since this is an L-mount, I'm going to be shooting this with the Panasonic S5 camera.
Alrighty, so first of all, I wanted to showcase the crazy ranges you'll be getting with this lens. In order to do that, I took two shots. First pulled back wide at 60, then pushed in all the way at 600. On the wider side, at 60mm, you're still able to capture a good amount. Not super wide, of course, but it's nice to have if you want to, say, for example, shoot an establishing shot. When you push it in all the way at 600 though, that's when it really clicks. As you can see, being pushed in at 600mm, images remain very sharp and detailed. Now, of course, glass is one thing. The other part to the equation, of course, is the amazing built-in optical stabilization, or OS like I mentioned earlier. Again, there are two modes, with option 1 controlling both horizontal and vertical axis, and option 2 accounting only for vertical, which helped out a lot in what we were shooting, of course, having to pan around to capture the action. The newly designed high-response linear actuator ensured my shots was as tacked as possible. The only other thing I can think of to really top things off is to be shooting with the newly announced Panasonic S5 II with its phase hybrid-based autofocusing, which I'm sure I'll be getting to eventually in another video. Having those two systems hand in hand would be an awesome 1-2 system for both sports and nature lovers alike.
All right, so hopefully that gave you a better idea within regards to the lens. Of course, we're gonna have this on our website at bnccamera.com, so definitely order that online, or you can come to the shop to check it out for yourself. Bring either your SL2 or your S5, S1H, whatever you have, to test it out at the store. And of course, if you found the video informative and helpful, please be sure to give us a like and subscribe. Of course, I'm none other than Raph from B&C Camera, and I'll see you guys in another video.